Okay. Tig, hopefully it doesn't look weird. Tig, mama, your head's in the way.
Oh my goddess! I can't take this noise anymore! What is he doing in there? It's been 5 hours!
Hopefully it doesn't explode like it did last time. Okay. I don't need her here. That doesn't matter. Lock you down. Dun, dun. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I thought I'd try something new. I've never actually done live streaming before, so hopefully it doesn't explode. How are you doing today? Oops. Hopefully the audio is good. Yeah. Very alive. oddly alive. No. But yeah, I was supposed to actually do the stream on April the 1st, but then I had like a tablet driver corruption on my other computer, so I had to move all my live streaming stuff down to the garage, and that's where I am right now. I actually got one of the cats right here. Won't let me draw, but I guess it's, I mean, better late than never. This is something I always wanted to do, like just in case anyone was ever interested in seeing how in the world I go from these all the way to a finished animation. So, actually, the one I'm working on right now, this is about Zelda Breath of the Wild. I started playing it a little bit ago, and I actually haven't finished beating it yet. I got to the part where, well, I'm not going to say spoilers just in case anyone got to it. I mean, hasn't played it yet. But this is just something that was ridiculous when I was trying to beat one of the dungeons. So basically, I'm going to see if I can at least get this little guy right here going. I'm going to start my animation. I'm just going to hit play just so that you can see what I have so far. Hopefully it's not too loud. So there we go. This is what I have so far. I've been working on this for a while.
Goddess! I can't take this noise anymore! What is he doing in there? He spent 5 hours! Whose idea was it to build the stupid elephant Gundam? You shut your fish mouth! The Gundam bit was a good idea!
Oh my god, I forgot to take... This is the part I'm working on right now, but...
Goddess! It stopped. Did the Hylian finally win? I think I see him up there. See? I told you he knew what he was doing. What the fudge truck am I doing? Heya, take me now! Hey, buddy. Do me
Yeah, a lot of it's not finished yet, but...
shock arrow right there.
Yep, that's pretty much it right now, so... This is pretty much just based off the first dungeon, and the part I'm going to be trying to work on tonight is this, this guy that's screaming, "Alright, whose idea was it to build the stupid elephant Gundam?" So, hopefully that wasn't too loud, but... Forgive my awkwardness, but... So let me zoom out so I can show you basically what's going on. This guy right here, like little stick man, is just gonna be like screaming at, "Alright, whose idea was it to build the stupid elephant Gundam?" And all the while there are a bunch of like other Zora people that have been just standing there and looking on. You see over here on the right side, pretty much whenever I work on an animation, scene 1 is basically like my finished product. And then scene 2 is my work area, and that's where I do a bunch of the scratch work. So I've been drawing male and female variants of the different Zoras. There's a bunch of stuff that's hidden. Like, let me unhide it all. It's probably going to be like a massive cluster. Let's see here. But yeah, I got those Zora variants, all the different little pieces. I don't know if we're like, that's another thing I need to show you. Like, for some strange reason, whenever I draw, I'm unable to draw like a straight up picture. So everything that I draw is always in pieces. Like, for example, the Primarina one I just finished. Every time I draw, it's always in different little pieces that I can just transport over into Flash. Oh yeah, I'm actually bad about looking at these. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Varuta. That's the name of the elephant Gundam. But yeah. Let me get back into the... Well, this is basically my work area. And then the third tab, I always... this is where I do my voice, the lip syncing. So I think this is where he's like, "Oh my god." Let me see here. Let me just hit enter.
I can't take this noise anymore.
So yeah, like basically the way I do mouths I just do all the lip syncing as one movie clip, and then I just take that mouth and then I paste it on top of the body that I drew. So let me go back to the very beginning, where it's just the blue guy just freaking out. You'll see that he's just composed of just different layers. Like, let's see here. His head and like the fins and the top part of his head are one layer. Then his mouth back there. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the mouth. It's on this layer. So if I were to click into this mouth, you'll be able to see where he's saying, "Oh my goddess." Yeah, basically when Varuta. But yeah, I was trying to not get that many spoilers in this one. Like basically anyone who hasn't played it, like this isn't going to spoil anything for them. All right. Let me get back to the... This is the part that I want to at least try to get done tonight. Just the guy that's screaming about wanting to know who built the stupid elephant Gundam. Alright, so let's get back to here. Oh lord, where is it? There you go. Name it Sketch. Okay, so basically when I start drawing over this guy, like these are probably all going to be different pieces. I'll probably have the neck as one piece. Then I'll have like one of the arms as a piece. That way, whenever I start trying to move it around, all of his pieces will be articulated. So let's see here. Let me zoom in. Hey, how's it going? All right, and bear with me. This is gonna take a lot of... I always draw a line, undo it. So let me get the stroke smoothing. Need it smooth as butter. All right, let's try that again. All right. So typically the Zoras, they all have that, like on their necks, they have the, I don't know, bars, but the big giant necklaces. So that's what I'm gonna try to draw first. See here. Draw some rings for him. Let's zoom in. I'm going blind. Let's do one more down here. And that's good. Okay. You know what? I don't like that right there. Oh yeah, one thing that I typically do when I, oops. Yeah, one thing I typically do when I draw these lines is highlight ones that look a little bit squiggly. Then I just use this smoothing tool over here, so I just tap it a couple of times and it usually straightens it out for me. Because I don't want it to be too jagged looking. So let's straighten out all these right here. I'm more concerned with just getting some work done. This is the first time I've ever did a live stream at all, so typically a shy person, so hopefully when I get more like accustomed to doing this type of thing, I'll actually start like scheduling times. Like today I just got everything set up and I just wanted to try it. So this is just like a random thing, so I don't think like no one would ever know about it unless they were on YouTube already. Which is good for me since it gives me more time to get accustomed to talking while doing this. Like usually I just listen to music and just zone out. Like it's very therapeutic just fussing over every one of these lines and like doing this after work. Like just doing this just to relax. Because it's been a while since I've been able to focus like this on the Primarina animation and now this one. Alright, so that looks about good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and change it to... I don't know, let's see. I got like a green person over here, so I guess let's make this a red guy since the blue guy started the animation. We got a green person over here, so let's get a magenta dude losing his crap. I just want to copy you. That's good. And let's save. Tit cat. Let's go in there. So I'm going to group it, then I'm going to go inside of the group. That way I'll be able to see the black lines a little bit better. Then I'm going to paste the magenta head that I drew for one of the ladies. I don't actually need that yet. I think I'm going to make it gray and then use the magenta. Let's do a couple of grays. That's a super dark gray. Okay, one of the things I do for shading, like I draw with the brush tool. What in the world is that? It's not the brush. Okay, I need to disable that. Okay, I usually draw with the brush tool, but for shading, you can use the line tool to like just section off pieces. So I can just draw outside of the lines. I need to increase the smoothness. I haven't had a chance to set up the smoothness and all this on this computer yet. Need you. Ah, it doesn't matter. My other option, if I didn't want to use the line tool, I could use the brush and just use the paint inside section right here. So right now this is kind of dark, so I wanted to lighten it up. And if I wanted to, if I didn't want to use the line tool, yes, ma'am, yes, Tig. There are important things going on, Tig. Okay. I could just paint inside, and it won't go outside the lines. It's completely backwards. What's wrong with me? Okay. And if you're using the line tool, you can use your line tool to draw across all the lines that you've already created. Then you can just double tap it. It'll highlight all the lines. You can just delete them, so you didn't just mess up all the stuff that you just worked on. And the reason I'm looking over here, I have another monitor that's set up, so... Alright. Alright, now that that's drawn... one more thing that you might have noticed from my past animations is like when something's sitting there, it sort of wiggles, sort of like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. What I'm doing, I just highlight it, I convert it into a symbol. I would just say this is the, I don't know, the guy's freaking out, so freak out neck. That's the guy's name now. And to get that effect, basically what I'm doing is just creating a movie clip. And on the second frame right here, I just hit smooth one more time just to make it change just a little bit. So I'm going to flip between both of these. You'll see that it's changing just a little bit. I don't know how good that shows up. That's not bad. Okay. So we're good with... This guy is good right now. I could add some more jewelry since they typically... Like most of them look like they have circles or diamonds. I'm gonna go with some circles. I want you. Go back. So I'm gonna go back inside of here. I'm gonna add a new layer. This is the neck. Basically, my plan is for when he's freaking out, like his body, like his neck and his body, they're not gonna move that much. He's just gonna be looking around. So that's why I'm not putting the head. Like the head is going to be its own thing. Okay, so basically the neck and the jewelry will be its own movie clip. And his arms are symmetrical, so I'll probably just do one arm and then mirror it. But let's go ahead and put the little jewelry on him. So the neck is good, that's fine. And we're going to do some jewelry. Bless you. There's also another cat way over there. Pooh, you look down upon me. You're always so angry. These aren't my cats, actually. These are my roommates' cats. But I've known them for 20 years. They'll be 20 in August, I believe. You're old as dirt, Tig. This brush is way too big. Alright. Let's get on with it. A little thicker. Pooh is always condescending. He's the angriest cat. Tig is the nicest cat. Tig. Can you see? Can you see the Tig? It's like, I was relaxing. Why you gotta mess with me? Why you gotta mess with me? I'll leave the Tig alone. Oh, but the Tig can get mean if you tick her off. She'll just start plowing into like knocking over everything on your desk. Like the Tig is nice, but she doesn't take no for an answer. Please cooperate. There you go. I always spend so much time on things I don't think anyone ever sees. Like right now, I'm just these lines are too thin. I'm unable to leave it alone. Let's. Oh my god, that ruined it. Don't do it. You know what? That's good. So I want one right here. You. Get in here. The smart thing would have been to copy the first one. But your boy's not very smart, so. And let me know if I'm mumbling too. I just realized I'm kind of far away from the mic. I like that. Make it the same metal. The shakiest hand in the world. Straighten that out. Doop doop doo. That goes here. I'm gonna make this part darker. Darker still. And a little shine up here, so it'll be a little bit lighter. Let's paint inside. And I just want a little bit of shine at the top. Nope, you ruined it. Nope. Redo. Might as well put shine on the rest of these up here. Well, no, don't be lazy. Go ahead and do it. Let's try the line tool. That's terrible. Stop. Okay. line. Don't like that. I'm not going to do the top one since I believe the guy's head is probably going to be over it anyway. So are you leaving? Goodbye, ma'am. Okay. So, we got to replace our second frame. I'm not going to put the wiggle back on it since I got to do the jewelry down here anyway. Alright. So I don't waste everybody's time. I'm just going to copy and paste this one and make it smaller. Now I'll get back in there. Skew it a little bit. Copy. Paste. Yeah, that's good. And we're gonna flip. Do it, please. There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna put like a necklace that joins them all together. Am I using black? Okay, good. So let's do it like this. Don't need to see that. If you're wondering why that line didn't just draw, I was still using the paint inside. And since I had started the line on the inside, it stopped. Like, it wouldn't go outside. But I just changed it back to just paint normal. It's actually too thick. Check this. Let's straighten it. That's probably good. When we color it, it'll look better. Trying to fix the thickness of the lines. Alright, that's probably good. Let's regroup it. I'm going to go ahead and just make a backup file. As you work with Flash, you'll realize that it crashes all the time, and sometimes things can corrupt. So, yeah, as you can see here, I got a couple of backups. I'm going to save just backup 1. You should just keep iterating. Oh. Alright, so we're going to get in here, group it so I can see it. Zoom out. Trying to use the line tool. No Tig, Mama, not yet. Don't jump up yet. Alright, now. I drew the line. You do what are you doing? Don't look at me. Don't miss your chance, Tig. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. No. Break. Let's get the dark color. I wonder, can I just shift this up? Fill that in. That was not a good idea. All right. Go here. Select all, distribute to layers. All right. And what distribute to layers does, basically that chain that I just drew is on a different layer than the 3 orbs. So the orbs are on top of the chain. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the second frame, break them all. You need to get back to visible. Then I'm going to select everything. Zoom in. And wiggle. There you go. Where are you? Where'd you come from? Alright. So let's see if it worked. If I wiggle between these 2 frames, you should see everything move a little bit. Just like it's Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Okay. I think that works. Alright. Next I'm going to do probably the torso. Let's not leave that inside of that. You. Or bald. No. Undo. Group. Over here. Alright. So, the torso is pretty much just going to be... We go to green so it shows up good. Flip. Okay. And the torso I'll probably just do inside of here. Dang, that's actually not bad. I should... I'm not going to keep any of these lines. I was just tracing it just so you could get the idea of where I was going to go with it. But I'm actually go with this line that I just drew. Let's see here. Let's group it. It's too thick. You, here, there, smooth. I'm not going to worry about this part being too thick because the arm is going to be covering it anyway. I'll probably fix this on down. Do that. Just shave some of it down. Now it looks rough, so I'm just going to highlight the rough pieces. Let me go back and hit smooth a couple of times. Yeah, it's basically the gist. Okay. Now let's do the other side. Fix this line. No. Okay. I can't see if it's grabbing it or not. And cut off that tail. Get cats lurking. What are cats doing there? You messing with my green screen? I know I used to do mouse drawing for like the longest time. I think all of my animations up until I want to say, let's see. By the time I started doing Team Fortress 2 animations, I think I had a tablet. Like, this one's a little bit broken, but no ma'am, not yet. Okay, come on. I think she just changed her mind. But I'm using the Bamboo Create, I believe. That's the one I'm using right now, Wacom. Let's fix this. Fix it or mess it up worse? Interchangeable, really. Is this fine? Now zoom in. Can't leave well enough alone. wondering if I should just go ahead and do the rest of this right here, down here, as one. Undo. You. Oh yeah, I do all the voices myself. I don't know, like ever since I was in middle school, I always used to make my friends laugh by just doing all the voices. Like for like years and years, we all played League of Legends, and I like used to do, "Hi, Mardinga. If you can't heal him or carry him, you bury him." And they like my Yogi Bear. How are you doing today? I swear, like the angriest I'm ever. The only time I'm angry is if I'm ever sick and I can't use my voice. Like going hoarse is the worst. Like even when we're playing video games, I just make all the. Like I'm the loudest man in the world when we're playing video games, but now that I'm doing a live stream, I'm like, oh my god, there are people here. But Tig, what are you doing? She's like right here. Right off camera, just close enough to stare at me and wonder if she's up to something. Thought she was coming at me. If you're wondering why some of this is green and the other part is red, it's so I can see what's already done and what I'm still working on. Because I'll be able to highlight all these colors and just change them back to the black outline. I want to try doing animations without an outline, but I don't know, I always like the outline look. Yeah, let's go ahead. Into here. Save. On this computer, I'm using Flash CS5, I believe. But in CS6 on the other computer, it automatically does the save for you. I usually have it save every 7 minutes, but I'm having to constantly remind myself to just hit Control S to do a quick save. They usually flip-flop between backup files just in case one ever corrupts. I swear that's like the worst thing. That just ruin your whole night. I should probably stop talking about it before I jinx it. Tap it up. Zoom out. I can't see. Still too thick? Let's try smaller ones. Alright, zoom back in. I was trying to get away with just doing one big line, but the line thickness was freaking out, so I'll go back to normal. I don't like that. Oh yeah, Flash 8. I never used Adobe Animate before. Let's get some of that down there. Up and down. Doop-a-doo. Let's fix that down there. Okay. They don't have standalone versions of Adobe Animate, do they? I haven't upgraded my Flash in a while, so I haven't looked, but I think they have like the subscription-based ones now. And I haven't looked into those. But I never did see if there was like a standalone one where you could just get Animate if you wanted it. Okay, I thought so. Okay. While we're down here, all the Zora. I think OBS is only showing you the Flash, but down here they have like a fin part. That's a different color from the magenta that we're going to make this dude, so. Let's see if I can just put that here. Select everything, make it black. All right. Let's make this a little bit longer. Okay, so this is pretty much just gonna be like their coat, as it were. So I'm just gonna go here, break it. I'm just gonna fill it with just a solid magenta. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Like, I know this is just a random thing. I just wanted to try something new with trying to live stream. Hopefully, I'll start doing more of this. Like, just trying to get comfortable with it. Okay. I think the fins are yellow. So let's go over here. Let's double check that. Okay, so they're yellow and then they have a stripe, a blue stripe. Right. Blue is at the top. Okay. All right, that's good. Something back. And blue is at the top. Dude, I gotta figure out why my... Maybe it's the line tool that needs smoothing. What's going on here? Why? Smoothing is locked. And I'm bad and I don't know how to unlock it. Oh well. That's not essential. I could just still paint inside. Tis fine. So blue is at the top. I have a bad memory, so if I keep repeating that, that's the reason. That's probably good. Let's go with this. Zoom out. You. All right, the next thing I'm going to do, there's going to be a... They all have a belt of some sort. So I went with circles, so I guess I'll stay with circles. Looks like... No! Rip her torso off. Can I just borrow you? It's out. Go back over here. Probably not going to work. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, just break it. I only need a bit. Are you? Yeah, there you go. So I'll keep you 3. Rotate you. Honestly, make you bigger. Or mess you up, whatever. How big are the neck ones? Borrow some beads. Send you to... I forgot the shortcut on the... One second, I need to look something up. Shortcut. What I'm trying to do is the send to back command, but apparently I've forgotten it since I'm on the fly. Yeah, control shift down. You. Control shift up. Okay, so it is working. Control shift down. There you go. And I'll copy this and put it on the right side. What time is it? Need to hurry up. But even one piece takes several hours, so. Try to hit, like, at least get a little bit done every single day. I think I've been working on this for about a month. It's good. Cat, what are you doing? Alright, that's good enough. And break. Okay, so now what I just did, I just joined everything I've drawn together. Except that, but... So now I should be able to just fill that in. Don't need it yet. Zoom in. Okay. Actually, I should have made that a little bit darker because I'm going to put some start shading stuff that we have now. Just a little bit of chest detail. Undo. Take that. Darken it a little bit. Can just make it all dark. And a shadow around the jewelry and the necklace. Am I painting inside? I am not. Paint inside. Excuse me. Ah. I didn't mean to break this, but that's fine. I'm going to accidentally join that neck piece I did earlier to the body. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to delete all that stuff up there. Because all that stuff was saved inside of a movie clip. Any of that guy's name, like Freak Out. There you go. What I need to do, select, unselect, group. That's fine. Put it back. Boom. Alright, and more shadows. I need a bigger brush. May cut off. Nope, work. Oh, it is. Okay, good. So let's do the sides now. On the outside. I'm looking at the shading I did for this one. I'm just sort of going to match it. So dark is on the outside. Zoom out, zoom in. I'm gonna use the line tool. Just go along the, pretty much the middle. Just for a quick way to shade him. Alright, so I'll take this darker color. Alright, get rid of the green line. Possibly. And my anxiety is growing, so I'm going to hit save just in case I don't want Flash to delete everything we've done. Create another backup file. I'm pretty much going to flip between backup 1 and 2. Oh, and the file name, you see Gundam Fant here, but this is just tentative. I pretty much only think of a name for the animation at the very end. And I'm terrible with names, so I don't know what I'm going to call this one yet. Did I mess that up? I did. Nah, just paint over it. Let's fix that. Okay, and for the torso, that's pretty much it. I think I'm pretty much just going to do the pelvis and the thighs and the legs will be their own thing, with this torso being a layer above it. So I'm just going to highlight it. Do I have it all? Good. Then we'll convert it into a symbol. You are freak out torso. That way I know who it is. Control Shift down. Thank you. I need to fix that. These dark circles are just pretty much the shading we did for the jewelry on the outside. So I want this to also have the wiggle. Add a couple of frames. Add a second frame. Well, add a keyframe. Oh yeah, the reason that I zoom in before I make it wiggle, I've noticed that the further away that you're zoomed out, like if I were to hit wiggle, it's more exaggerated than if I had zoomed in to do a subtle line wiggle. So I just hit wiggle, I'm going to zoom back in, and I'm going to flip between the two, and you'll see that it's a little bit more drastic of a... Like you see how it's jumping around like pretty intensely. I'm going to copy over that frame, and I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. And now I'm going to hit the smoothing button just to smooth it subtly. So if I were to zoom out just a little bit, you'll see that there's some movement, but it shouldn't be as drastic. So it's not as drastic as it was before. Alright, that looks good to me. Let's work on the arms next. Pretty much the arms are going to be the same, so I'm just going to work on one side and then mirror it over to the other side. This will be a shoulder. I need to borrow you. This. The yellow for the fin. And make this one darker. All right. Shading. Let's put that back. All right. Then I'm going to put the highlight at the very top. There's like a pinkish reflection that goes along the outer side of the skin. All right. Don't need this anymore. All right. Let's do the upper arm. Too thick. Under the arm. Hit save. Smooth it down a little bit. Okay. I know this part over here looks rough, but it's pretty much just going to be underneath the shoulder pad that we made, so I'm not going to worry that much about it. Actually, it's going to be cut off. That's good enough. Cap it off. If you keep wondering why this head keeps coming back, I'm just using that just to get a color sample. Boom. Do they have circles on their arms? The inside of their... Okay. Actually, I think that's too much. Yes? What? What are you doing? All right, more shading. All right. Go under the shoulder pad. All right. I think I might cut the stream short just a little bit. I thought I'd be able to get the guy animated, but I think I'm gonna get the arm and the hands finished. That'll probably be it for tonight. I'll probably come back again sometime this week. I'll probably have a little bit more done because I don't want to animate the entire thing in front of everyone because that'll ruin the joke. But just this one piece right here, that shouldn't spoil anything. So I'll do some more work behind the scenes, but let's go ahead and get the rest of this arm going. Poe. You're the loudest cat in the world? No. What's up?
Gotta get this alert going. Resource I really need is dropping right now.
Oh. Doob-a-doob-doob. That's fine. I was just saying that I thought I'd be able to get a little bit further on getting this guy animated, but just nitpicking all the lines. I'll get like the torso, the neck, and the arms done. No, animate the legs later. And the rest of him. I'm not going to animate the whole thing on stream because that would ruin the joke for people.
You always release that.
Alright. Now let's bring back the severed head. Hey, the stream is getting weird.
No one expected anything less.
Instead of having a color palette like a normal person, I'm just carrying around this severed head right here. Okay. Oops. Hold there. Okay. Let's go outside and look at it. It's too much. This needs to be the same color. Let's get rid of that. Now that we have that right there, we should be able to move these joints around. But we're not done with it yet. Had to end that right there. No. What are you doing? Okay. That ends here. Yeah, there we go. The light pink needs to go along the outside. It's too close. Entirely too close, Executor. Okay. A shaky hand. It's just paint inside it. I always find myself holding my breath whenever I'm drawing longer lines, just to keep my pen steady. How do you articulate? Is that good? Or just ruin it? Okay. Yeah. And to move around. It'd probably be smoother if I fix this up here. All right. And now it's time for me to draw a hand live in front of an audience. No. Oh, Lord. Pretty much just want him to have a fist right here. Let's go back to green since I see that better. Wait, don't they have wrist braces? No. Okay. Not all of them. Let's be like... fist. Stop painting it side. Let's delete that shame. Okay. No, you need to get in there too. Group it. Convert it to black. Smooth it out some. All right. It's as if I've never looked at my own hand. No. Do, do, do. And looks like that goes here. There's a shadow in here. Shadow in here. Along the outside of the knuckles. And up here would probably be the pink. We'll see how that looks. This dark. Dark in there. Dark in the fist. Dark at the bottom. Let's get rid of all this. Don't hate it. Let's save. We were on backup 2, so let's save over backup 1. Which one are you? Backup 1. Yes, sir. Alright, let's get rid of the head. Let's fix this. This goes up. Zoom out. Okay. We're not done with the arm yet. All the Zoras have fins that arc off of their arms. Like this right here. I've already made them in a couple of colors, so I'm just going to borrow this one. I think I already have these pre-animated. So I'll just borrow you. I don't know why it always takes me back to the very first frame. Over there, you can see Varuta in the background. Let's go over here. Let's go to the arm. Paste. Then rotate you around. It seems to be connected at the back of the, like near the front of the elbow. There you go. Right. Let's look at the armpit again. Looks fine. I like those lines. Okay. How about where it connects to the body? I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix where it connects to the body real quick. If I pare this back a little bit. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I don't like that. I need the black lines to finish right there. I'm not using black, am I? Okay. Polish that out. Go back. Yeah. Okay. And I think we are good with this arm. So, I'm gonna take it. Actually, don't do that. We're not done with that arm because we need to convert these pieces into symbols. So this is freak out shoulder. And do that one trick from Ed and Eddie. Take this, break it down, and wiggle. Just don't like that. Zoom in. All right. It's good. And you are freak out arm, upper arm. Go back down. Add some frames. Make a keyframe. And alter the second keyframe. All right. This is freak out lower arm. I think you should be a piece of that. No, go back. So select everything, distribute to layers. And I want the fin to be below the arm. This is the fin. You are the arm. All right, let's put the fin back to where, like around here. Is that right? Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I have it going right there. Yeah, because if his arms were up, they'd be pointing down. Okay. Thank you, Kevin. It's not too small. No, put his arm back. A little bit bigger. All right, then add the frames. I didn't have to do that for the fin. The fin is actually already animated. I already did the wiggle thing, so clear that. Lock it, leave it alone. Second frame. Break the group down. Zoom in. Smooth. Just to get it to that wiggle effect. Is doing it. Okay. Finally, the hand. Put the hand back on top. Freak out. Hand. Yo. Okay. That's good. Break the hand down. And wiggle. Boom. Save. Oh my god. Alright, I think that's good. Got the hand, lower arm, upper arm, the shoulder. The fin is a part of that part right here. That's good. Alright. So we can copy, paste. Well, actually, we could animate it a little bit. I mean, that is what I do. But so basically, he's gonna be just like vibrating with anger. So I'm just gonna animate this arm doing that, and then we're gonna mirror it to the other side, so that he'll just have both arms freaking out. He'll only be there for a couple of seconds doing that, because eventually he's going to point at the Varuta. Or gesture at it, really. Alright, so what we want to do... Let's name this as... Freak Out Arm Vibrate. And then we're going to take all the pieces that we drew, and we're going to distribute them to layers. So after all that's set up, we can finally start actually animating it. There's not going to be that much animation. It's like he's just vibrating with anger, so it's just going to pivot just a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to each of these things that we drew, and you'll see this white circle. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like the action point or something like that, but it basically sets where the thing is going to rotate. So right now it's in the center. It's causing the hand to rotate like that. But if I was to put it on the wrist, then it'd look more natural, as if you're moving your wrist around. So I'm going to go through all the pieces and just set the action point. So I want the lower arm to be connected to the elbow. And I want the elbow... I mean, it's not really connected, but... like, because I can still drag it off. I need to learn how to use the bone tool, really. Because I think the bone tool... you'd be able to say, I want to start here. And connect it to here. And then connect it to the elbow. And then connect it to the hand. Yeah, why not? Let's try to learn that on the fly. Let's see here. Put that on top. So you should be able to grab one and move his arm around. But I don't like how this piece right here is coming out. So I never really used the bone tool, really. I wonder, can I do it like that? Nope, the bone tool's freaking me out. Undo. Need a motion tween. Nope. Everybody. Don't want his arms going up or down. Oh, the software. Sorry, I'm trying to pay. I'm not paying very good attention to the chat. I am using Adobe Flash CS5. Yes. Adobe Flash Professional CS5. You know, the bone tool would work if I just delete this part right here. I'm kind of curious. Do I want to delete that part, though? I was complaining about the top part coming out, so if I just delete the top... No, no! Delete the top part so it can't come out. Should probably make a backup of it first. I'm gonna just take this arm and put it on my scratch sheet back here. That way I don't lose it. Release date. I'm looking at 2 weeks of work, hopefully. I only get a chance to work on it after I get home, and I get home kind of late, so I don't, like, after getting it and getting it like stuff to eat, I only got about 3 or 4 hours of work, and you see how long just doing this one dude has taken. But all this stuff, I mean, I've been working on this for about a month now, so like a good chunk of it's already taken care of. And if I could force myself not to straighten every single line I see, I could probably do it faster, but I don't know, I've always been a nitpicker. I just like this one, like my old animations, I always find errors in them and I can't watch them. It's like lines that don't that don't match up. Like sometimes I draw outside of the outlines. I don't know why I always nitpick about stuff like that. I don't know. That's my form of quality control. I just can't release junk. So. What was I doing? Oh, no. That's right. I was going to experiment with the bone tool. I made a backup of that, and I took the arm chunk out. He wasn't using it. He's fine. All right. So, break. What are you doing? Okay. Break. And wiggle. Yo. I do apologize for being mostly silent. This is the first stream I've ever done, so like whenever I'm drawing, I'm usually just silent and listening to music. So I'm trying to realize when I'm being silent and start talking more. So sorry about that. All right. So what I was trying to do is learn about the bone tool, because I never ever use it. You can't improve if you don't try, so let's remove this and learn how to use this bone tool real quick. So I want this to connect to that, and you to connect to the elbow. And I want the elbow to connect to the wrist. Let's see if we can get this bone tool to work for us. Because that's how I roll. I don't research it, I just try it. So how do you move? Seems about... Oh no, that's terrible. I think this needs to be up to here. So undo. So this needs to be about right here. You to the elbow, and you to the wrist. Did that fix anything, or did it make it worse? Let's put you back on top. Oh, thank you. Need to grab you by here. I wonder, can I have two? Just the I need this one to stop popping out. Dub. So you to here. Can I do this to here? No, is that dumb? No. Control Y, Control Y. All right, undo. Let's just do it normally. It's taking forever. So, go to this frame. Select everything. I know, that's why I'm afraid to lose all my previous installers. Because now they just have like the ones where you just have this subscription. Actually, I haven't beat Breath of the Wild. I actually got so excited to do this animation that after I finished this dungeon, like actually I finished this dungeon and the next one, I stopped and started doing this cartoon. So I haven't played it in a month. I need to go back and actually finish it. But the reason I stopped, because I'm sure that as I play it, I'm gonna think of some other animation that's gonna take over. So I'd rather just stop and get an idea done. Because my other computer is just full of half-released, I mean, well, half-released, half-done animations. And my friend keeps yelling at me about it. He's sitting right over there yelling at me to finish this one right now. When did I start animating this? It's been about a month. Because I got Breath of the Wild not too long after it came out. Nothing like a week or two after Breath of the Wild came out, I realized that it was on the Wii U as well. I don't have the Nintendo Switch, but I do have the Wii U. I want you to go out a little bit. I wanted to go too much. Oh, how long have I been animating in general? I'd say I started in 2004, because that's when my friend gave me my first version of Flash. He had like a Flash. No, it used to be Macromedia Flash. And his mom gave him the CD, and he had an extra key, so he gave me the CD, and then I just started doing animations. Like my very first animations, I've never actually uploaded because those were horrible sprite animations, and those will die in heck. Those you will never see those. But my sisters, my younger siblings always make fun of me because they see me animating them and they've seen the horror. But I think like the very first animation I did that I released was probably the Numa Numa egg. Like the egg that's just sitting there and dancing. That's when I was just like teaching myself how to use masks, how to learn what the frames and keys did. I think like for like the first year, I went to Newgrounds and just did every single Flash tutorial that I could ever find. Like there was one tutorial that was like the best one I've ever had. What was it? What was it called? The Great Big Flash tutorial? I can't remember what it is, but it's on Newgrounds. I can't remember what in the world it's called anymore. I'll have to find it, but I don't know, like just finding new techniques in Flash. It's the best thing. Like, I haven't even shown you, but this water back here, I did a new technique on that too that I just learned a couple of weeks ago. Let me hide all this junk so I can show you. Is this the water? Yo, Zora, you gotta go. Okay. Let me unlock it. Bring back the... Oh no, it's never too late to start animating. I mean, you're watching me fail at it right now, so... But yeah, this new technique that I've... where is it? I'm trying to get these green lines down here. Okay. So basically, what I've done for the water, it's like the water is supposed to have like little sparkling bits in it, but I didn't want to have to frame by frame them. So what I did, I just drew like just waves, just normal waves once, and then I've copied over it again. So there are two layers with just these white lines on it. And you see these red ones. These are a mask for the second layer. And the second layer is just a little bit juxtaposed. Is that the right word? I don't know. It's a little bit offset so that there's like a little wiggle. But you're only able to see see them if they're on this red line. So when I lock all of it and hit enter, you'll be able to see that there are like little blips of water just showing up. And that was a new technique that I learned just this, what is it, it's April? So I learned this about March sometime. But yeah, like, dude, like, one of the best things I love just learning new stuff inside of Flash. Like, try to become a better animator in general. Like, because most of the things I watch are just cartoons anyway. I never animated that arm. I'm never going to eat tonight. It's almost 10 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner. Alright, let's get this arm worked out. So what do we got so far? We got his arm and his wrist came off. Okay. I want you needs to go a little bit faster because I want him to be like the guy is really angry, so shorten you. Hey, get back here. Why you do this to me? It's not letting me select just the one frame. It's making me sad. Undo. Undo, everyone. Everyone dungeon. There you go. Don't want you sliding off. Want you to be the same as... Why are you not the same? Let's try this. All right, fine. It's almost as if it's double clicking, but I don't want it to. Ah, fine. We'll do it. Do it your way. Need you to go back to being where you were. You were down, I believe. How did the first one look? Yeah, straightens out. Move you just a little. Need to zoom in. All right. What I would like to do is just click on one of these keyframes and then copy the properties, but it's not letting me It's double clicking for some reason. Because the mouse hates me. So I'm just going to have to just adjust them by hand. Because pretty much I want the hands to start from this frame, go out, and then go back. But I need it to match exactly this frame. Or how does it look? Can I loop it? Oh, you can't loop in CS5. I don't know, you're not distracting at all. I don't want to bum anyone out, but I was kind of depressed and for a couple of years. Like, I had the first year I had like a heart arrhythmia where it was like doing a double pump, and that lasted for about, I want to say, like half a year. That bummed me out, and I got kind of depressed for a while. Then I focused on my job and tried to learn more about. We use MySQL and PHP at my job right now, so I taught myself how to do that just to help out. Like in college, it was I got my degree in like C++, but we don't use that at my office, so I had to get into PHP and CSS style sheets. Like, I love doing like HTML kind of things, and I love doing database work too. So I've just been mostly just doing like just personal life things for the moment. That was like, I don't like it. Have you ever played Darkest Dungeon where you have like just get so stressed out and then you have to make a decision? And I was like, you know what? I want to get back into YouTube. I want to, like, the happiest I am, like the most relaxed I am is when I'm like either hanging out with friends and family, or if I'm by myself and just drawing and animating, like just making jokes and making people laugh. So it's like, you know what? 2017, I'm gonna get back in there, do these cartoons. Like in my spare time, I'm just playing video games and thinking, like, wow, this would make it, like, this idea would make a good animation. I'm too tired, or I don't feel like it. Then I decided to just make a change. That's why there's like a green screen behind me. Like my roommate and my best friend Daryl, you know, like on the Numa Numa egg where it says I blame Daryl. He's the friend that got me the Flash CD. So for his like for Christmas or for his birthday, like, no, I think it was Christmas, I got him a green screen, but apparently it's like a huge sheet of it, so we cut it in half, and he has his own version and I have mine set up. So I'm going to try to do more videos or something like that. So I don't know. Let's see if that works. Do you wish to replace the existing tween target object? What if I do? Oh god. No. I don't know. Yeah, the Control C and Control V didn't work, but I mean, it's not that bad. I can just edit it by hand. But it's a lot easier if you can just right click and just say copy properties, because it'll get the exact angle that you had set there. But for some reason, I have to get a different mouse, because this one has, like, the middle click doesn't even work on it anymore. So I think the mouse really is just dying. So pretty much the only thing I'm worrying about is just like this. What is this? Frame 8. I just wanted to make it the same as frame 1. That way it won't look too bad when it loops, because movie clips loop. So it's like this one. I just have to arrange them one at a time. It doesn't have to be a perfect loop, because the guy is angry, so he might be shaking about. So This needs to go shift it up some. All right, the shoulder pad looks good. The underarm is the next part. Looks like it needs to be tilted a little bit downward. All right, that looks perfect. All right. Now the lower arm looks good. I saw some wrist action. It needs to be tilted more towards the body. You know, I like this right here. Let's see here. I might let that go because it looks like there's a little bit of give to it. So, yes, ma'am. The Tig is meowing at me. I might let that be. All right, let's just go ahead and duplicate the arm, and then we'll take a look at it. I'm gonna delete this that sketch that I did for right now, and then we'll take a look at it and see how it looks. And if it looks good, what is this dot? I'm sorry. Okay. Just random dot, just there. Okay. I might be able to just copy it the way it is. So just copy, paste, and then go to Control T. That's transform down here. And I'm going to adjust it horizontally 180%. No, wait, no, just 100%. That's ridiculous. Okay. And put the guy's arm back on. Situate it. How's that look? It's sort of cool. Oh, maybe I can tilt it. No. Grab the action point, and I want to tilt you upwards. Nope, the armpit's off now. Wait, let's just bring the necklace to the top to cover it. All right. So let's give it a test. What I'm going to do, it's going to lag since I have that. Like anytime you put like a filter, like the playback is going to lag. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to delete Varuta. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Varuta in the background for right now. So this is where we were working. This is the sketch. Let's get the sketch out of here for right now. Dub-a-dub-dub. And this is Varuta. I'm going to copy this frame. See, it lets me single click here. I don't understand. But yeah, just single click, copy the frame. I'm going to go to my work area. Like this second scene right here, this work area is pretty much where I dump everything that I don't want to lose. Or if I might need to use it again later. Like if there's a bunch of background elements like rocks and clouds. Then I just use them like puzzle pieces to fill it in. So I'm just going to paste the elephant back here. That way I don't lose that frame. And so we can preview it, I'm just going to delete this one right here. I'm just going to drag a blank keyframe over it. We don't need our sketch, man. Oh, wait, no, we can put him on like a coat. Yeah, no. But it'll probably be taller than that. And more tilted. We don't need our sketch. We don't need our animatic right now. Okay, so I'm going to play it from the beginning. And when it gets to this area, we're just going to see him just shaking his arm. He's going to be above every other scene, too. So we're pretty much just going to be looking to see if, like how it looks. I'm going to make it bigger. Okay, so let's play it from the beginning. It's going to have sound and stuff, so.
Oh was it to build the stupid elephant Gundam? You shut
It's too slow.
fish mouth. The Gundam fit was a good idea.
I do like the wrists moving, but it needs to be a little bit faster. Because he's supposed to be really angry.
It stopped.
Alright. And the good thing about mirroring that arm is we can go inside of this arm right here, where we did all the animation, and it's going to apply to the other. Oh, that's why it's taking so long. If you notice, like right here, like where the red line is, everything over to the right is just blank. So what I need to do is highlight that and remove that. Because it was basically just moving the arm and pausing for a second, and then it was looping. So that's why it was going a lot slower than I intended. All right. So before we make it shorter, let's preview it now. I'm gonna. Oh my God! I haven't saved in forever. That's why originally I wanted to do the stream on April 1st. Like it was a Saturday, and I was like, hey, it'd be awesome to do a stream, like just do it all day with this. But I had the tablet drivers on the other computer died as soon as I was trying to go live. It was ridiculous, but I'm glad it did work out today, and I'm gonna see if I can be a little bit better about explaining what I'm doing. But let's go ahead and preview it. Let's see if we have to make it faster or not.
My goddess! I can't take this noise anymore! What is he doing in there? It's been 5 hours! Whose idea was it to build the stupid elephant Gundam?
A little bit faster.
Your fish mouth! The Gundam fit was a good idea!
A little bit faster. We can grab it at the right side and just shrink it down just a little bit. Let's do it 3 more frames off. So that should be like significantly faster. I pretty much doubled the speed on it. All right, let's give it a test.
Oh my goddess! I can't take this noise anymore! What is he doing in there? It's been 5 hours! Whose idea was it to build the stupid elephant Gundam? You shut your fish mouth! The Gundam fit was a good idea!
I think it might be good.
Oh my goddess! It stopped.
Yeah, because it's sort of just shaking his arm. Yeah.
I think I see him up there. See,
All right, I think that's good for tonight. I didn't want to. I wonder. I'm animating at 30 FPS. I wonder if it's going to be moving for you guys. Because hopefully the one frame that is like it's only 2 frames long, so I don't have a good way to show it then. I wonder what I'm uploading at. I didn't look at that. Tig! Scaring the crap out of me. There's a cat now attacking from the shadows. Tig, why are you giving me a heart attack? But let's slow it down. Like maybe, let's take it back 1 frame. Ma'am, excuse you. Yes. Tig Mama, how's it going? Are you good? Okay. Let's see it again. Tig. You want a piece of this? You want a piece of this, Tig?
What is he doing in there?
You Tigs want a piece of this? Oh. You're gonna go for the neck? That looks good. No, Tig! Hey man, thanks for coming by. Yeah, this is pretty much the end of the stream right now. I just thought it would be nice just to let people see how I animate a little bit. So,
What the fudge truck
but my plan is to do more of these streams, but I'm not going to animate the whole thing and spoil it for you. So I'll come back on every now and then with little bits and pieces that wouldn't spoil the whole thing. And I'm gonna see if I can do my best to try to get this done within the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna put in my put in the time. So, okay, I think I'm gonna call the stream a night. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Sorry, I got another computer over here where another monitor where I can see myself and it's distracting me. But thanks. I want to thank everybody for coming, and I hope you enjoyed it. I like animating and just thought people might want to see the process. I'll probably have another one. Hopefully, if I'm not, if the next part that I'm doing isn't too much of a spoiler, I'll probably do it sometime this week, and it'll probably be a bit longer. Like this is mostly just a test and just to get a feel for it. So, all right, thank you, everybody. I don't have an outro.